Thank God it's a Monday. Kamusta po kayo? Welcome po muli sa Monday edition ng The Stock Market Today. Ngayon po ay June 21, 2021. Kung kayo ay nasa Northern Hemisphere, ang tawag po sa araw na ito ay Summer Solstice. Ito po ay nangyayari sa pagitan ng June 20 at June 22. Kung sabihin nga nila ay the longest day of the year. Ang Summer Solstice ay hudyat ng pagdating ng summer. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chidoro. Ako po ay isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007, and I do this report daily, which I started August of last year. I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. And if you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. And if you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, please comment on the comment box and I will prioritize. Ang balita po natin ay tungkol sa Philippine Airlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, Summer Solstice, June 21, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay, so let's get on with our news. From Business World, PAL share trading halted on audit disclaimer. Philippine Stock Exchange, or the PSEI, suspended the trading of PAL Holdings Inc. shares beginning Friday after the exchange noted a disclaimer of opinion of the company's independent auditor on the listed company's annual report. We do not express an opinion on the accompanying consolidated financial statements, Sisip Gores Velayo and Company said in the company's annual report, which was disclosed Thursday. Because of the significance of the matters described in the basis for disclaimer of opinion on the 2020 consolidated financial statement section of our report, we have not been able to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence to provide a basis for an audit opinion on these consolidated financial statements, it added. The local bourse put the company's stocks on a trading halt at 9:30 a.m. on Thursday after taking note of the disclaimer. SGB said its basis for the disclaimer is that it had not been able to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence to conclude as to whether the use of the going concern assumption in preparing these consolidated financial statements is appropriate. The company deals with lessors and creditors had to be concluded, it said. It also noted that PAL Holdings is going on a financial restructuring plan to ensure its business continuity. The company said to be considering filing a pre-negotiated court rehabilitation in an overseas jurisdiction. The listed operator of flag carrier Philippine Airlines widened its net loss after tax to 73.08 billion pesos in 2020 due to the impact of the pandemic on the airline's operations. Its net loss attributable to equity holders of the parent company also surged to 71.91 billion pesos in 2020 from 10.31 billion the previous year. After review of PAL's 2020 annual report, the exchange deems that the said report is not in compliance with Rule 68 as amended of the SRC, or the Securities Regulations Code, the PSE said on Friday, resulting in the trading suspension. The rule states that the AFS, or Audited Financial Statement of Companies, covered by Part 2 of this rule with an auditor's opinion other than an unqualified because of deviations of the required financial reporting framework or due to a scope limitation imposed by the company shall be in violation of this rule. So, kailangan pala unqualified opinion. PAL Holdings has yet to respond to Business World's request for comment. Shares of PAL Holdings at the local bourse were last traded on Wednesday at 6 pesos and 5 centavos each. So nahalt ang trading ng PAL at hanggang ngayon ay hindi pa nag-start. So tingnan po natin mamaya ang technicals ng PAL. Yung paglabas ng disclaimer of opinion ay probably because the company is being restructured, and siguro kung itutuloy pa ni SGB yung pag-audit ay mas marami pa siguro siyang makikita dyan. So I think the company is just, well, speculation lang po ito. The company is just finishing its renegotiation or restructuring with the banks for their probably maturing loans. So that's our news for the day on Philippine Airlines. Now let's take a look at what happened to the Philippine Stock Exchange Index today. Okay, the index declined by 24.21 points or 0.35% down to end at 6827.17. So if you'll see, take a look, yung ating resistance level or the support level of the index is dito sa 66,662 level. So RSI is still bullish at 59. 3 red candlesticks na po ito, pero these are weak candlesticks. So I suppose meron pang bounce ito na susunod. Kasi kung titingnan po natin yung theory on the Elliott wave, merong first, second, third, fourth, fifth, at merong correction na mangyayari po dito. So drawing nga natin. Ito po yun eh. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, tapos may correction na mangyayari na pagganyan, I think. So meron pang isa na darating na pataas. Okay? Tignan naman natin yung market summary. 138 companies declined, 84 advanced, while 50 remained unchanged. As for the all-share index, it declined 29% or 0.29%, while all the sectoral indices are down except for the properties, which gained 1.18%. As for the most active stocks, we will be reviewing the top 10, and on top of the list is Philippine Airlines. Requested po ito ng isa nating subscriber, si Flor Mira. Okay, sabi ni Flor, "Sir, please discuss about PAL. May ibalik pa po kaya? Thanks." Makiuso also commented, "Thanks sa review." And then TGBTG commented, "Thank you, sir. Happy weekend." So thank you also for your views. And also welcome to our new subscriber, Carlo Colobong. Yan po. And okay, that's about it. So we will be reviewing, prioritize po natin si Philippine Airlines. Okay, Philippine Airlines is in general consolidating. Pero last June 16 pa po ito, no? Yung red candlestick niya, June 16, that's a Wednesday. Yung last, tama nga ba? Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday pa ito. So hindi na siya nag-trade after that. At yung earnings niya is loss. So lumaki pa yung kanyang loss, kaya siguro nag-trading halt because of the SGB non-disclosure of the disclaimer. So before that, I can only say that na nag-move yan sideways. Pero if it resumes anytime soon, then ang masasabi ko dyan is baka lang po mas lalo pang bumaba si PAL because of the negative news on SGB and on the widening of the loss, of their loss. Pero not all hope is lost, di ba? Because the economy is opening up already. In the meantime, ang ating support ay nandito po sa 550 at yung ating resistance level ay nandito po sa ngayon nandito po siya sa 618 to 620 with 550 as support. So when I talk of support and resistance, these are not exact points, but these are areas. So the SMPH, okay, SMPH still moving sideways. Nagkaroon po siya ng green candlestick today with volume. The RSI is neutral at 51. So just moving sideways with resistance here at 37.90 to 38 pesos. While support, lagay po natin dito sa EMA 50, which is at 35.89 or 35.90. Within that area po. Yun po yung nearest support. Actually, support level na po ito. So, just moving sideways SMPH, then PHES. Okay, nagkaroon siya ng bounce dito, breakout, with volume. So, what's causing the breakout? Stock rights offering. Meron daw siyang stock rights offering. Pero that should be, o baka may bumibili, hindi natin alam. Okay, previously the board of directors approved the stock rights offering of the corporation. However, up to this date, the corporation is still finalizing the application. Hence, on June 15, the board of directors reapproved the SRO to comply with the application for registration. So, walang ibang further details dito, but that shouldn't drastically move the prices up kasi it moved to a high of 82 centavos and a low of 60 centavos. Pero previous to that, ang closing price lang niya was nasa 55. So, ang laki ng taas niya. So, up to this point, sideways lang po. But here, nagkaroon siya ng breakout. And the next resistance level based on technicals would be here at 80 pesos. So, ayan po, na-reject po siya sa within that area dahil 80 pesos po yung resistance level ni PHES. With support, lagay po natin sa EMA 100 at 53 centavos. Okay, ever. Okay, ever nag-profit taking siya pero engulfing red candlestick po ito. So, maaring posibleng nag-reverse na po yung trend ni ever dahil napakalaki nung bagsak niya, That's 27%. So, dati dahan-dahan pa siyang umaakyat. And probably there is a trend reversal already. So, abangan po natin sa susunod kung anong mangyayari dahil the nearest support is here. Nasa 37. Pero, pwede natin ilagay po yan sa 39. So, 37 to 39 centavos po yung nearest support ni ever. Pero, still bullish pa po siya at 62. And then, after ever, ICT. Okay, ICT, nagkaroon siya ng doji. So, this is a weak candlestick, pero bullish pa rin si ICT. In fact, it is already overbought at 70. So, nag-lose siya ng 2 centavos today, but it ended with a doji. So, kung titignan po natin, straight pa rin yung kanyang 20-day exponential moving average, meaning that it is still on an upward trend with RSI overbought at 70 or almost 71. And then BDO, meron siyang nagpo-form siya ng bagong support dito at 113 to 114. So, nagko-consolidate lang po siya. And the stock is still bullish since the RSI is at 62. So it went as high at 117 and it is the highest. It's a 52-week high actually. So na-achieve po niya po yan noong 2 days or 3 days ago, noong June 16. Pero ngayon ay nagko-consolidate lang po. Bullish pa rin po si BDO. And then Ali. Okay, Ali. So nag-bounce back lang siya. At yung support level niya nasa EMA 20 at 36. So nag-bounce siya dun sa level na yan with resistance. Nandito po sa 38.20 to 38.30. Yung resistance po. Short-term resistance ni Ali with RSI still bullish at 55. And then ACEN or ACEN. Okay. ACEN, nag-profit taking siya today, pero the stock is still bullish is since our indicators are still moving upwards. Yan po. Tingnan nyo yung short term natin is pataas. The blue line is the next, which is our 50-day, and the 100 days is below, talagang pataas pa rin siya with RSI bullish at 66. Now, the next resistance of ACEN would be here. Somewhere here at 930 to 940. So, pagka na-pierce po niya yung resistance na yan, anything goes po. But the stock is still bullish at very unassuming tong si ACEN eh. Before you know it, mataas na yung stock, na-reach na po niya yung peak. So, bullish po to si ACEN, merong trend. And then TEL, nag-recover kaya si TEL? Okay, meron siyang recovery today but not much. Maliit lang yung kanyang candlestick. Green candlestick actually. Pero napakagandang presyo na po bumili. Bearish po yung sentiment ni TEL based on our indicators. RSI is below 50, nasa 45.6 lang po. Pero maganda pong bumili dahil nasa resistance or support level po. Ayan po yung support level niya. Yung next support below that would be here at 1240. 1270 po yung support level ni TEL sa ngayon. So after TEL, our last stock will be JFC. Okay, nag-recover si JFC at 202. Pero it has been within this level for a long time. 170 to 180 level. Pero bullish pa po si TEL. So dahan-dahan po siyang umaakyat. Nagko-consolidate lang po siya ngayon. RSI is bullish at 58. Since our indicators are lined up nicely, no? Yung 20, 50, and 100 day are all lined up, meaning that there is a bullish trend. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market. June 21, 2021. It's the summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere. Ito po si Benji Chodoro nagpapaalala. Mag-ingat sa COVID, magpabakuna. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik at hanggang sa muli. God bless. Bye for now.